Hi guys, what is going on? So today's video, we're going to be bringing you another comparison when it comes to the Haunt Coil, the new 5-star gem. This time we're going to be putting it at rank 2 and we're going to be going up against the Pain Clasp rank 10. Pain Clasp is a staple in a lot of builds, as we know, and it is a very powerful gem. And I think the Haunt Coil has got its work cut out for it this time round. Both gems, I'll show you in a second, are going to be exactly the same percentage, 24% increased damage. The only difference is Haunt Coil can only be up every 20 seconds, right? So there is a slight difference there, but let's just jump straight into it, guys, and see what's going on with these two gems and see how powerful one is against the other. People have been asking for this type of video when it comes to the new 5-star gem to actually see how good of a gem it is and how it stacks up against other gems. So I think we're going to be doing a series with this gem because it is the most powerful gem in the game and now. So guys, without further ado, build I'm going to be using is the raid build for Necro. You all know it very well. It is the Raven Silence dot resolver build. Literally all we're going to be changing in the build is going to be the gem. We're going to be keeping the build exactly the same as what we would do in a raid scenario. We're just going to be changing out Pain Clasp, which shows you 24% here, and we're going to be swapping it out for a rank 2 Haunt Coil, which also shows you 24% here. You can see here I have taken out my resonant gems from my Pain Clasp because I'm not going to be putting any resonance gems in on my Haunt Coil either. When it comes to the resonance difference between the two gems, this one obviously provides 300. This only one is providing 110, so you have got that comparison there as well. And obviously it is going to be a slight kind of combat rating difference as well when it comes to the amount. 66 to 24. So there is a little bit of difference, but I think this is going to give it a fair shot when it comes to being the same percentage of damage, right? And seeing the actual difference between the two. I have done some further tests, which I will show you as well towards the end of the video, so you can see really how these two stack up against each other. And I think you're going to be, yeah, I think you probably already know the answer, guys. If you do know the answer already before you watch, drop it down in the comments. So let's do first live test with the Pain Clasp and get a kind of a base where this needs to be at then. So we're going to run in. Hopefully no one's using it. Good. We're going to pop that. We're going to go in and we're going to start straight away smashing the dummy. Burst is looking pretty good. Dropping off a second. Back up to 15 million per second. Just remember this is with the rank 10 Pain Clasp. We're going to stop it there. So we got 831 million, which is pretty good going for a for this setup, I think, which is 13.845 million per second. Very good start. Very good start. So let's go test the next one then. Literally just going to change the gem. Rank 2, 24%. Drops us down a little bit on the resonance, but the rest of the setup is exactly the same. We'll just give it a moment just to make sure any cooldowns are properly up. Don't want to be giving ourselves any kind of issues when it comes to testing this setup. I think the actual last video I did when it comes to this gem and Berserker's Eye was a very good comparison. The fight was very close between the two when it comes to a rank 1 and a rank 10 1-star. But I think this one is just on a different level. I think personally, I think Pain Clasp will outdo. Now, we're going to do the same again. We're going to run in, we're going to pop, and we're going to go. We've got to check the burst and then check the drop off. Burst is looking strong. But I bet the drop off is going to be bigger. Yeah, the drop off is huge. Can we bring it back up? It's going to be nowhere near close. We are around, what, 100 million difference, really, in damage between the two. So you've got 744 and only 12.194 per second. So that is a massive difference, guys. An absolute massive difference between the two gems. We've got Pain Clasp pulling in 831, and then the new Haunt Coil, a rank 2, pulling in 744. Now, that doesn't mean to say that the gem is bad. You've got to remember, this is a rank, this is a 2-star gem against a 5-star gem. The 2-star gem is a very, very strong gem, as we know, because it's 24% increased damage when an enemy is affected by continual damage, right? This gem is huge. This just goes to show how strong of a gem Pain Clasp really is. And everyone who does use continual damage and effects should be using Pain Clasp in their build. It's such a strong gem to use, especially in the dot resolver builds. So you definitely can't replace this gem with the new Haunt Coil. I think this gem is a staple in the builds that we're going to be using until you get to the point where you can put all 5 stars in every single slot on your build, which I think a lot of us can't do at this moment in time. I think that's going to be as you progress between, say, 4,000 resonance and say 5,000 resonance. There'll be a point there where you do need to drop all of your 2 stars and 1 stars and definitely put in all 5 stars. Guys, when it comes to the other tests I did then, and I got the same results there, you can see on the other tests here that it was virtually identical. You had the Pain Clasp bringing in 755 million, and then again on another test I did 761 million. And then with the rank 2 Haunt Coil, it brought in a 668 million and a 634 million. Very, very similar results. Overall, still think this was a worthwhile test. What do you guys think? I think it's great testing these new gems out when it comes to really putting them up against some of the higher rank 2s, as we have a lower rank 5-star, which we know is really, really good. This new 5-star, in my opinion, is still S tier amongst all of the damage dealing gems, simply because as you rank it up and you get it to like rank 4, this really starts to push them 2-star gems out of the scene, because it starts getting that damage up a lot higher, and the fact that you can switch between being offensive and defensive when it comes to what the gem actually does. It's a very, very good gem, guys, so don't sleep on it. Definitely get it. If you've got a rank 1 version of it, you can use it from rank 1 if you're a low spender or free to play even. So definitely consider that. But guys, that was a quick video in a nutshell. What did you think to this video, and do you want to see more of these comparisons? I have got other gems in mind, especially in the 2 stars, and comparing it to the Haunt Coil again. I think it is definitely interesting to see the comparison. But if you don't, let me know. If you do, obviously let me know as well. But guys, as always, if you like the content I bring and you want to see more kind of Necromancer content and other classes, because I do want to start getting into them other classes, drop the video a like, hit the subscribe button, and definitely come in and check the Discord out. We've got loads of members in there. If you are struggling and you have some questions, definitely come and jump on in. But guys, until the next one,